Hey everybody, this is Hadrian. Thanks for watching. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Eternal Empire series. So, even though we finished the last episode with a bit of a triumphant victory, we are still in a bit of a tight spot. I had a bit of a military blunder and lost one of my armies that was on this front here, helping to kind of push back against the Garamantians, which now only have Cidamus in their control, and also just fight back against the Gaetulians. So now I have this one army holding down Gurama after taking it, and there's going to be a revolt, very likely. And in addition to that, I don't have any other troops in the area. So our most advanced army, thankfully, is on its way down from Constantinople, but it will not arrive for at least a couple of turns. I wonder if I were to change... Yeah, I could actually get it closer if I send them straight to Ptolemais. So we're going to have them go straight to Ptolemais. We also have an army training up in Alexandria, but that's going to take a couple of turns to fully train up. It's also going to affect our income pretty drastically because we're already below 10,000 income every turn. Let's have a quick look. Oh yeah, we can definitely do some promotions. Let's put our heir in as commander-in-chief. He won't be our heir much longer. Oh good. All right, this is handy. Also looks like we might have some loyalty issues on our hands. Vindonius, you're going to be our new master of foot in the next turn. Let's see if anyone else can fill these final. Nope, no one. Okay, so that at least will help with income. Filling those top ranks is always really, really good for income. Let me see if I can show you why. No, it doesn't really show the bonuses, but believe me, having those filled will help with income. So let's go ahead and end the turn. So as long as we can stabilize the southern part of the empire, but northern Africa, soon we should be in pretty good shape against any kind of Hunnic onslaught from the north. I would just need to get some of my armies to come up and just shore up the Constantinople area, the Greek area, really, as quickly as possible. So that's why we're in a bit of a tight spot, is that we are doing well where we're fighting, but we are fighting in places where we really don't need to be.
Would surely find honor and...
Sure, I'll take 1,000 gold. Not a problem at all. So that was the Western Roman rebels. So they look like they might have a civil war in their hands, because there's a certain color to the Civil War factions. All right, so the Gaetulians did not make a move. The Marians want a peace treaty.
It is not often that he is moved to mercy.
Let's see. They're defensive allies with the Gaetulians. So let's go ahead and make a peace treaty with them. I think that might be a faction that we were paid to fight. I don't quite remember. See, there's the Western Roman separatists. So yeah, they do have a civil war on their hands. Oh, looks like we had a commander die. Yeah, Appius Aurelius Ebutianus. So we're going to replace him with this 21-year-old fearless warrior. I cannot select, for whatever reason it's not working this time, I can't select a bodyguard unit. Normally I can pick that. But no matter what I do here, that's interesting. Alright, so unfortunately they're not going to be on horseback. Alright, so we have that public order warning in Sahara. Ah, we got a good omen. It's going to help with public order. That's good news. Let's go back down here and see how things are. Could I potentially... I already have taxes turned off, so there's no avoiding this civil war. I'll repair that. And we're going to have our unit here. Now, you need to be in rapid march mode. Thank you very much. This is our advanced army. And in the next turn, they will be able to make it all the way to Ptolemais, if not a little farther.
Commander?
Now we need to do some recruiting here. These aren't the most advanced units, but at this point, I need to make sure that this army is built up. It's not the most advanced I can build. Alexandria doesn't have the most advanced barracks yet, like Constantinople does. But we need to get those built up as soon as possible. Let's have a look at research. Again, we're not going to be able to research this technology, so we're going to miss out on this religious influence and public order bonus, as well as this public order bonus. because, again, we are avoiding doing away with ancient Roman technologies. That's a conscious choice that I am making, and by extension, that's a conscious choice that Emperor Arcadius is making. We are trying to revert to the old ways, so I left that in, as opposed to modding it out. More details on that in the first couple of episodes, if you missed it. Let's actually do this first. Let's do improve battle movement speed. That way we'll have access to Imperial Transport Service in the next turn. Good military technology to have researched. And as usual, let's give some money to the Sassanids.
Greetings, most excellent friend. Be a...
Public order is improving pretty rapidly in Ephesus. We have another advanced army in Sonata. Public order is very good here in Caesarea Eusebia. Let's have a look. Okay, good. We can do a research rate boost. Give this guy some additional authority as well. That was just a leveled up general. So public order in this area. Antioch is doing great. Actually, and with that in mind, let me see if there's any places that I can turn taxes back on. Tripolitania, soon. Not just yet. Alright, Insulae. I could turn this place's tax back on. It would take... it's producing a lot of food, which is why I kind of want to have this turned on. Tell you what, let me turn that on, and then also what I will do is build something that will help public order stay more naturally high in this area. Let's see. There's actually lots of expansion that can happen right now. Alright, let's build a capital in Gortina, just to give it a little bit of extra public order. Or wait, does it have to be a capital, or could it potentially be... Yeah, let's make it a forum. There are some other buildings there that could give better public order, I think. But just the first level public order is going to give us additional... Or the first level forum, excuse me, is going to give us additional public order and wealth. So that's good there. Public order is, again, climbing in the Ephesus area. We're actually out of money, so there's not much more I can do at this point. But we're going to let that continue to climb. Public order's just fine in Alexandria, which is good. Alright, so we are in good shape. Let me attend to my promotions really quick. Eutropius needs to be... Oh, I was going to make Vindonius the next Master of Foot. Eutropius is higher level. He should be in that rank. So what we're going to have to do instead is have Flavius secure loyalty with Vindonius. And hopefully, because his loyalty is wavering a little bit. He's at 3 loyalty out of 10. This is the first time I've had to look at loyalty in the series so far, but, you know, when you're really actively trying to promote all these characters, every now and then there's jealousy among the ranks. And if someone who is more qualified gets promoted over someone that already held a position, so they maybe deserve the position sooner, or at least in their eyes they did, then you'll have loyalty issues. So you have to keep an eye on it and make sure you're securing loyalty as you play through. All right, we're just going to level up that guy and end the turn. Pretty quiet at the moment, a little bit too quiet. I don't like it. Something is about to go down, I just don't quite know where. The Swabians are just making mincemeat. Alright, the Garamantians are willing to pay us 2,000 for a peace treaty. Looks like there's a Garamantian army on the border near Leptis Magna, which is not good.
Your armies would surely find
I wish I could take this, but we just made peace with them, so that would affect our steadfast rating, and the steadfastness is helping with everything right now. So as much as I would like to take 3,000 gold from the Western Romans, I really shouldn't. Interesting. Looks like there was a bit of an effective military pushback on the part of the Western Romans in Carthago Nova. New Carthage, if you will. Which is very interesting. I wouldn't have expected them to have any success at this point, given the fact that, again, the Swabians are making mincemeat of them. It's painful.
We do not give gifts
No, I'm not getting peace with the Western Roman separatists. Looks like they're coming down towards me, though. They're still in Western Roman territory, but they are coming towards me. Emperor's had a daughter. Okay, we were able to secure Vindonius' loyalty as well, which is great. Now let's see if we can fill that top position. Nope, we can't fill the Master of Horse position with anyone, so... Alright, we'll have Vendonius take that position, and then let's take a look at those military counts. Anybody. Can anybody take them? Oh, goodness. Left my phone's notifications on by default. Sorry about that. Hate when that happens. Okay, now. Aha! This general has leveled up. We're going to give them additional integrity. Well, no, you don't really need additional integrity. This army's in good shape. So let's do just those first two skills instead. And since this is an advanced army, let me go ahead and... Oh yeah, Pancration Gloves. +3 experience for infantry recruits. That's excellent. Looks like Legionary Patera would also be pretty good. Lower recruitment costs and lower upkeep costs. Yep, we're going to go with that. And then finally... Well, it's not related to battle, but extra 3% research bonus for civil developments, could come in handy. Alright, so this army has made landfall. It looks like our rebellion is happening here in Garama. Let's go ahead and finish it off so we don't have to worry about it down the line. Goodbye. That's taken care of. And we're going to move you back into Garama. Public order is improving in Garama now. You need those two in particular. Alright, now we need to start converting Garama into a Roman colony. Let's see what we can do here. This is going to take most of my money, unfortunately. Alright, yeah, I'll leave that as is. And let's also take a quick look at Greco-Roman paganism. So we're at 32.4%. It's not climbing too rapidly. We have Latin Christian opposition right now, too, because people are just unhappy with us. I guess the few areas where we have Latin Christian influence, I guess, are in a bit of an uproar over the fact that we are returning to the old ways. But they're just going to have to handle it. Alright, so we use most of our money there. Our income is back down to 8,700. No, not mercenaries. Alright, we just need more archers here. Looks like I'll be able to train 2 units of archers. I really should have saved some of my money from rebuilding Garama. Yeah, let's tell you what. Alright, I'm going to keep the courthouse there. The courthouse is still helping with public order. It's just I can't upgrade it because it's not one of my building chains. So, alright, that's good. I think if I were to try and recruit another unit, it would say I would have to wait till the next turn, so it's okay not to have the money to spend on it this turn, because I can't queue it up this turn. Anyway. Okay, how are we doing? I'm, getting really nervous right now, because it's been peaceful for so many turns in a row, and I know Attila. Maybe it's just because the Huns are in Western Roman territory? Maybe that's it. Speaking of Western Roman territory, let's have a quick look at their situation. So you can see how little is left of the Western Roman Empire. In Northern Africa, they're actually doing okay. And if we can continue to push back against the Garamantians and the Gaetulians, that might be one of their last bastions for a while because it's closest to us. Not that we're going to be defending them, because again, that's, Arcadius has had a vision. They're going to fall, and he's going to retake the empire. So he's not going to be too inclined to help the Western Romans. But we won't hurt them on purpose. I had a commenter actually say, hey, you should just break off relations with the Western Empire. Just drop them. But I am still getting trade income from them. Not a lot, but I am. If you want to see exact... Oh, wait. Actually, I'm not. Huh. Wonder when that was cut off. Maybe it's been cut off for a while. So maybe I do have reasons to drop them. Nah, I mean, they're still Romans, as we are. So, even from just a roleplay element. That's interesting, though. I didn't know that I was no longer getting trade income from them. That doesn't always happen, just depending on how trade income, how the trade routes are laid out, and what territory gets conquered and what doesn't. It's usually not something I pay a whole lot of attention to because it stays active. But right now, it's actually not active anymore. Interesting. Insert foot into mouth. Let's see. All right, so I don't know if the Gaetulians are fighting against the Garamantians, but there's a Garamantian army hanging out. I'm fine with him not attacking me, though, because it's giving me time to get my army in position in Leptis Magna, which I'm going to do in the next turn. And then we can actually, after that, we can go ahead and attack the Gaetulians again in Sabrata with this more advanced army. The reason we lost the army in the first place is I, kind of had a military blunder and attacked Sabrata when I shouldn't have, really. Okay, looks like another one of the positions was another one of the Masters of Soldiers finished their term in office. Can anybody take those remaining military count? Basically, I need to train new generals and have them fight. That's what's happening with that situation. All right, let's demolish that. Let's also build an auditorium in Garama. And looks like we are ready to flesh out this unit. Oh, wait. How did an extra swordsman get built there? My bad. That's not necessary. Didn't notice that till just now, but we built one more swordsman in that unit than we needed. Alright, so public order is back into the black in Asia, which is great news. That's fantastic news. Sonata and Ephesus are climbing pretty rapidly, and the faster that climbs... Actually, in Ephesus, I'm going to go ahead and build an auditorium, just to give Roman paganism a bit of an influence boost. Also, let's go ahead and make Ephesus a... Do I want a fishing jetty, or do I want military jetties? Or do I want trade jetties, for that matter? Let's see, Tarsus, I think, is a trade jetty. Antioch is a trade jetty. So yeah, military jetty in Ephesus. Alright, and then we'll upgrade those wheat fields, just so there's still good food production there. Let's have a look. Okay, this army can now rapid march to Leptis Magna, which we're going to do. Alright, and I'm going to turn taxes back on in both locations here. It's going to slow my public order increases in both of these provinces, but it's going to give me much better income, which will help me build everything back up faster, which I need to do as soon as possible. So that's the reason for that particular move. Also, I probably need to go ahead and start building a new army in Constantinople. Let's go ahead and recruit a general. Oh, wait, no, let's not just yet, because we don't have a good general. Oh, wait, no! I have my maximum number of armies, so I stand corrected. Until I conquer more territory, I will not be building any more armies in Constantinople or otherwise. Let's go ahead and end the turn. I'm so nervous. I know that something is going to go down at any point now. And there's really no telling where it's going to happen. I think the Northern African area, I think we're in pretty good shape. I think we pretty much got them on lock. We have one more Garamantian army that's hanging out somewhere. So I need to figure out what's going on with them. Uh-oh. Mediolanum, the capital of Western Rome, is under siege. Oh, that explains why we have trade cut off. It's under their capital is under siege. That's why. That must have just happened. That makes a lot more sense. And that also explains our slight income drop. Oh, the Iazyges have declared war, finally. So yeah, we're going to enter this war on the side of our ally, and we're going to have to use that army. Okay, the Iazyges are attacking Berenice. Or Berenice, however you pronounce that. So we just auto-resolve that. I knew they were going to try and pull something, and they did. So this is their king getting way too close.
honestly
Britain is
forged
looking for
between
peace.
men.
Okay, we'll make peace with them. They're going to give us 900 gold for it.
An offer of peace
Hispania,
from
same
us.
thing, 300 gold. Okay. Yes, I know that settlement was sacked. I saw it happen. Alright. First things first, I want to go ahead and upgrade some of these buildings. Garama is also ready for something new. So, tell you what. Let's go ahead and build a rally field in Garama so that it can be a recruiting center going forward. I'm also going to upgrade to an aqueduct. It's going to be all of our money for this turn, but that's okay. This army now should be in a position pretty soon, yep, to attack that king. I'm going to chill for a second right now just because I don't quite know what he's doing. Or maybe I could move right here and fortify so that he can't come straight up to Alexandria. So he might attack Oxyrhynchus in the next turn. If he does, I'll just move down with this army and hit it back. That is the plan. Right, I'm going to move this army down from Caesarea Eusebia to Tarsus. It's going to help public order increase a little bit faster there. And let's see what else is going on here. Cyzicus. Cyzicus is actually north. Public order in this province is improving as well, which is nice. Is there anything I can do? Yeah, nothing I can do promotions-wise. Oh, one of my... Hilarious died. Oh, that sucks. Hilarious. I always love when a character is born named Hilarious. I'm actually kind of glad that that's not going to be the name of our heir. Our firstborn son has passed away at the age of 4. Publius Plautus, who's 3, is doing okay. And, of course, Eutropius Symmachus is also okay. So, should be okay in terms of having an heir, a child that we can pass the throne to. But... all right, I think on this note, what I'll go ahead and do is end this episode here, and we will continue letting public order climb a little bit in these territories, and then hit back against the Garamantians and the Gaetulians in the next episode as we prepare to kind of secure this area and, think in terms of also we need to deal with the Iazyges down here as well. I think these are their only 2 stacks. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I have a feeling these 2 armies. If I can manage to eliminate this army first, this one should be chump change. Should be easy to get to. So this province, the Alexandria, the Egypt province, is going to suffer a little bit. So that's not good. But we'll make do with what we've got at the moment, because it's not a particularly threatening faction. Plus, our ally can help finish them off down here, so that will be helpful. Not having to deal with that particular horde faction and worry about them will be good. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I upload new episodes in Eternal Empire every day at noon Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT -4 for those of you not in the States. And as always, comments are welcome. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next episode.